What's up, comic book junkies? Welcome to what I think is a Sunday show. I've been doing so many of these, I'm getting confused. So we're going to assume this is the Sunday show. I don't even know what the title is going to be. We're just going to show cool, eclectic comics from different genres, different eras. War Machine. So first up, Neil Adams cover with the devil. Lois Lane is in hell. I paid $5 for this low grade 2530 copy from my local LCS. But I was in Liberty, or Back in Time Comics in Liberty, Missouri, and for $12, I found a high grade copy. Beautiful Neil Adams cover. Great blues on that. Reds. Help save me. Only the dead may enter the gates of hell. How that got past the comic code, I'll never know, but yeah, it's cool. It's a book you can find, I guess, it's relatively expensive, so I'll pick this one up. $5, $12. Kicking it off. Do we do the Golden Age first or last? What the heck? I got this killer Yellow Jacket number 7 from January 46. This is actually the first appearance of the old witch narrator, the horror narrator, old witch. She appeared several years before EC used her. So it's a kind of a key. Just a great, beautiful cover with that skull is like the fun house. All the people are walking into it. The horror house, whatever you want to call it. Nice blues on this one, too. Look at the blue background on that. Like a turquoise. I don't have who did this cover. I don't know if I could. I actually discussed with one of my LCS owners. He was telling me about this book. He said, you can find it for $200. And I didn't believe him, but I did find it $227 shipped back in 3 years ago. Moving on quickly. Okay, I just picked this one up. Actually, I just read this book. And if you've read this series, you know a lot of times the stories follow a formula. You could tell what the ending's going to be. But they had a story in here that was so good, so compelling. It started out with the ending and it worked its way through. And once you know it, it's a be continued to next issue story. I was so disappointed. But my LCS does have the next issue for $5. Can I get to it? Can I get some money and get to it before someone else does? Weird War Tales, number 43, December 72. Has that British price stamp on it right there. And this is an Ernie Chan cover. This is from 75. Pretty nice copy. What did I pay for this? I paid $6 for that. Look at the reds on these books, man. The colors, they just pop. I love comics. This is, maybe we'll call this the eye candy, video. So I just picked this up out of the back issue bin. So this came out, I guess this was just this month's release. This is a Joe Shuster cover, Gardner Fox scripts, Sheldon Molliff does interiors. First appearance of Lex Luthor with red hair. First appearance of the Black Pirate. First mention of the Daily Planet, number 23. Originally came out in April 1940. Action Comics, number 23. Damsel in Distress cover. What do you guys think of that one? Nice facsimile. Wish it had been the size of the Golden Age, though. But I guess I can't complain. It was actually $3 less than cover. No, so we're getting up with a modern book, number 1999, April. Venom vs. Sandman. Peter Parker Spiderman number 16. Now, I don't collect this era, but I just thought this cover by John Romita Jr. was so killer. Venom even with his name, looks so cool right there. Spiderman trapped in the sand. I just love this cover. Purple background. Yeah, I just couldn't pass it up. I think it was $1. $19.99. So one of my rare few modern books in the collection. And it's a newsstand from $19.99. I looked that up to make sure, and it is, because the direct says direct on it. When did I get this? I got this last year I paid $20. He says it's a VG fine, so 4.0. Nice Captain Cold and Heatwave cover with the Flash. December 1966. Pretty nice copy there. $20. You know what? No problem. I'll take it. Carmen Infantino. That is a pretty nice looking copy. All right. Oh, we have some more Golden Age in here. So, number 3, Murder Incorporated. I believe this is the last issue from the 2nd volume, and it's a really hard book to get. August 51. And you can see why people want. I found it on eBay for $15. So once in a while, if you're checking daily, and which I don't do anymore, I used to check daily 4 or 5 times a day, new listings, eBay, my comic shop. And I found all kinds of great Golden Age books for cheap that were worth lots of money. This book is well over $100 book. Probably $200 because it's just so scarce. And look at the cover. Help me. Help me. I wish I could save her, man. I wish I could save her. But I'll save her the cover. And then anytime I can find any book where Superman is fighting Captain Marvel, I want it. I have like a subgenre collection of Captain Marvel versus Superman covers. I mean, these two have been rivals since the beginning of comic book history. And at one point, Captain Marvel outsold Superman like unbelievably. And DC did not like that. They actually wore Fawcett down with lawsuits well over a decade. Fawcett finally just gave in back in the early 50s. And then DC ended up buying the license from him, the character. So great cover. This is from May 1999, another 1999 modern comic in my collection. This is a Howard Porter cover, and Grant Morrison does the scripts on the interior. Here we have a nice, is this a Jim Starlin cover? This is reprints of Lorna the Jungle Girl from Atlas, but just a beautiful Starlin cover, February 1972, 73, number 3, Jungle Action. I'll say it again. I have not found a bad Jim Starlin cover yet. The guy doesn't do a whole lot of covers. His covers are so sporadic, but when he does one, man, it is really good. So we got Mary Jane right there. And Kazar in a bondage by a snake. Jungle Action, baby. Jungle Action. Speaking of Jungle Action, here's number 23. And this is a great John Byrne cover. Black Panther's cornered against the wall. And this is actually reprints Daredevil 69 that had a appearance of Black Panther in the title. On the Savage Streets, the most unexpected challenge of all. So a filler issue. Obviously, probably the main story didn't meet deadline, and they threw this reprint in there. This is one I think I haven't even seen since I bought this one in back issue bins. So number 23, September 76. Spotlight on the Black Panther. Always a great character. I love him. He's one of my favorite characters by Marvel. This is a White Tiger appearance, April 79, Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 29, with a kind of great horror-esque cover there by Keith Pullen and I forget McLeod. I forget his name. And I got a signature from him on a poster. Can't remember his first name. And this was when the Spider-Man live-action TV show was out. So this is what, 79? When they had the Swedish actor play Peter Parker. This is another modern book in my collection. Frank Thorne cover, Don Marquise, or John Jupiter, as he signed it, does the art interiors and the story. But I just wanted a Tiger Woman, Nighttiger Comics, Tiger Woman. Pretty cool, good girl cover there. #1 from Millennium Comics. Yeah, I really dig that necklace she's wearing. Love the teeth on it. Tiger Woman #1, 1994. Up we have a nice crypto cover by Curt Swan. He's looking pretty mean and nasty there. The Super Phantom of Smallville, Curt Swan cover, January number 162 from January 1970. Man, you never see crypto like that. I mean, he knows that's not Superman. Moving it along quicker, we got a great Gil Kane cover of Neptune, the God of the Sea. So we got New Adventures of Superboy, number 44, August. Number 1983. That's a great Gil Kane cover, though. Then we have a transformation cover. This is an original cover by Ron Wilson. And I just showed last week an original transformation cover by Jim Starlin. Sense-shattering origin issue, Marvel Superheroes featuring the Hulk, number 56 from March 76, originally from The Incredible Hulk, number 102, 1968. The way it began. Here we have another Marvel Superheroes Abomination cover. I love that purple background up there by the title, number 46 from October 75, featuring the Abomination. This reprints all action issue reprinting Tales to Astonish number 91 from May 61. Here we have a killer George Perez cover with Man Wolf. I believe this is a new ongoing series with him in outer space. And then George Perez also does the interiors. So Man Wolf takes on a barbaric character in Sword and Sorcery Beyond the Stars, Marvel premiere featuring number 45 from December 1978. George Perez. Like I say, I'll say it again. Anytime you find a George Perez or Neil Adams cover, grab it. Here we have Marvel Superheroes Magazine. This is 96 pages of classic Marvel reprints. Some John Byrne FF in here. Frank Miller Daredevil 6-issue series from October 44. This ran for 6 issues from 1994 to 95. Marvel Superheroes Magazine, 96 big pages, all reprints. #1. Another modern book in my collection. 1994. We got some Neil Adams, Superboy, number 146, April 68, with another crypto cover. He's running away from home. Please forgive me, Mom and Dad. Neil Adams, early Neil Adams. Like I say, anytime you can find Neil Adams, you pick it up if it's inexpensive. Nice copy of that. I think I got that for $1 off Midtown Comics. A lot of Superboy. Here's another Superboy. This is the Gil Kane cover, but it's a Christmas story. You know me. I love my Christmas issues. Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, whatever. If it's a Christmas issue, I don't mind having it in the collection. Plus, an all-new Dial H for Hero Adventure. Nice. This is number 39 from March 1983. We have Paul Kupperberg art cover, art by Kurt Schwarzenberger inside, or no, Gil Kane cover, sorry. Paul Kupperberg scripts. Paul Kupperberg scripts, Kurt Schwarzenberger art inside. Gil Kane on the cover. We're like, man, these videos, I'm getting loopy. Okay, so a couple of years ago, my LCS, they get in these collections and they sell everything for $1.50. And he had almost the entire, I think he had the entire run of Warlord except number 1 for 50 cents. I grabbed everything up to like issue, I don't know, 40 or something, all the way up to 78. And then after that, I just grabbed like the minor keys. This one I put in here just to show this killer death cover by Mike Grell. So Mike Grell creation, he does the art, the covers, the interior, purple in the background with a lightning bolt. Then you got death. All men are mine. Nice horse. I mean, Mike Grell's not my favorite artist, but this is a pretty good cover. The horse looks really good. Warlord looks pretty badass himself right there. That's actually one of the better Mike Grell covers. And this is from 1978. And this series ran pretty long. I'm shocked how long it ran. Okay, last 2 books. Nothing Burgers. Just a cool photo cover here of, looks like maybe the Vietnam War or World War II. I don't know. But behind Joe Kubert's rendition of Sergeant Rock. Number 367, August 1983. Frank Renando interior art and Bob Kanigher on the scripts. And you know Bob Kanigher, he's a longtime war writer for DC. Great photo cover in the background. That's why I wanted to show this one to you guys. Okay, last book. We're not doing too bad. Just number 1 of the 12-issue limited series of Squadron Supreme. It looks like we have Bob Hall on the cover pencils and Joe Rubinstein on the inks. In their own series, at last, the greatest super team of any world. So they're not of this Earth. The Marvel, what is it, 616 Earth? I don't know. Mike Grewald on the scripts, and Bob Hall does the interior art, and that's the first issue of that. I don't think I have all 12 issues. Okay, I hope you like it. I hope you're enjoying these. Leave some great comments. Tell me what you like, what you got in your collection, what you want to get in your collection. You're running down to the LCS right after this video. I want to know. Inquiry minds. So peace out from Nighttiger Comics.